Hey guys, what's up? This is something different. I'm doing a tutorial on how I make my backgrounds because someone asked me to do that, and so I thought I might as well do that. To save time, I already loaded the programs and everything. I tried this the first time, and it ended up being a little long, so we'll see how it goes this time. Anyway, this is my general template that I use. It's my one I made. But anyway, what I do is I select the color that I want to use as the base color, and then I select black as my secondary color, and then I go to the gradient fill, the circle, then I go to the center, and then I go about to the side, like at a 45-degree angle. It doesn't really matter what angle you use, but I use a 45 just because that I can gauge the distance best, and I go just past where the first bar would end up here. Hard to just describe. I hope you know what I mean. Ooh, that didn't turn out so well. Here, let's use the fade to black. Oh, and that was the wrong effect. Gosh, I'm failing today. Alright. There. And then I would select this one, and obviously you wouldn't see that, so it just look like that, and then I'd make a new path, or a new layer on top of it, and select this one, hold down shift so that's at a perfect right angle, and it would give me a nice glow. You can do that by also adding outer glows on the actual boxes, but it doesn't give you a glow into the black because the glow doesn't show up on black. Don't ask me why. So then I get this natural color that I'm going to use for all the renders. Here is a Cinema 4D render that I had earlier, so I'm just going to use this. Imagine this is somebody's name. This, yeah, that's Ernie. That was from the first one. Sorry. And then rotate this counterclockwise if you want it on what? Oh, sorry, wrong layer. Rotate it counterclockwise if you want it on the left side, and clockwise if you want it on the right side. I generally put it on the right side. Don't ask me why. I do. Probably could have just done a 180 if I wanted to there. And then I have it on top of both of my boxes. The whatever they're called. Scale it down. Hold down shift while you scale so that it gives it the same perspective. And then that's good, but it's not really as vibrant as I wanted it to be, so we can go up to Edit, Adjustments, Hue and Saturation, Add Saturation. There we go. That's a lot better. You can even increase the lightness. I think we're just going to slightly decrease it. And then we're going to go increase the contrast. There. Wonderful. Alright, so we got this going on here, and then we can do my signature, which I do on pretty much all my backgrounds, which is taking the color off of the main color. Oh, I'll call you back. Alright, and then you turn it to a lighter white off base, and you select the soft round pressure brush, and you give it about an 8 or a 7 in size. And then you want the hardness to be almost full, so like a 95. And then you use the pen tool and give the direction of the line that you want it to go. And then you right-click, stroke path, simulate pressure. That's why I use a pressure brush, otherwise it won't actually do that. And then once you're done with that, you zoom in. 200% just makes it more accurate. I mean, you can do it at 1%, it doesn't really matter. Or 100, I mean. Select your brush, your eraser tool, I mean. opacity 100, and then you decide what you want behind, what you want in front, stuff like that. So you go and oops, completely forgot that I put these on the same layer. So why don't we create a new layer, Control Shift N, now stroke the path, that's what she said, and delete the path. And then we use the eraser tool. Sorry, friend, got that stuck in my head. That goes over, so this goes under. You're gonna have to make it a little smaller. This is probably going to be under 2. And that goes over. Alright, good. And then after you're done with that, you right-click, Blending Options, and create an outer glow. Then you make the outer glow the solid color that you're using. And you want to put the size up to 10. Opacity, leave at 75. You can make it more if you want. And I decrease the range to about 40. And that gives it a nice neon sort of glow. And then after you're done with that, you can use the pen tool and create the little dots. I generally use a couple big dots, which are the same size as your brush. Some medium dots, which are size 4 or 5 in random spots. And then small dots, which I use size 2. I never use size 1 because those are too small, and it tends to create a funny look when you render it out in the final image. So you create a lot of smaller dots, more centralized around the spot that you made the big dots, and you just make them kind of dissipate as you get farther away. I don't know why I do this all the time, but I think it looks pretty cool. It's kind of my signature thing, so I do it on almost all my backgrounds. I kind of did it on Ernie's. I didn't do it as much as I generally do, but if you go look at Jay Brooks' background, I did his too. His is pretty sweet, and I did that a lot on his. So yeah, it ends up looking kind of like that. That's not really the finished product, but you get the general idea. And I just keep adding on until it looks pretty sweet. If you want another tutorial background on some of my other tutorials, I can do those later too. Otherwise, you can look at the Giggling Otters, which she is a gamer that I did background for, and hers is an abstract background, like what's his face? Apex Predator. So how could I forget him? He's a background beast. But anyway, if you want abstract backgrounds tutorial, just say so in the comments. Thanks. Bye.